I think, man, what the Lord has done has been a great joy in my heart, my wife's heart, to see it grow, to see each of you guys. I could probably tell most of the stories of the people in this room, how you came here and who you knew and who invited you and what you've done, from painting rooms to karate to kempo to sports ministry. We got all kinds of ministers in this room. What a joy it is to see God's people coming together that want to do the work, that want to be builders. But just because you want to do it doesn't mean you do it. Show me your resume. Well, I don't have any experience. I've never had the opportunity. Well, you're probably not getting the job then. I want to see what you've done. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12, it says, when you have elders, make sure they're doing a good job. They're examples of doing the work. In 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17, it says, elders that labor in the word, that preach and teach, make sure you give them double honor. And I think of the elders of this church. I think of people like Pastor Manny that puts together the couples ministry and does the evangelism each and every week. We give him a hand up. We love Pastor Manny. All the calls he makes and all the fixing he does. Up on the roof last week. And man, he's always working around the church, but he's leading also. You think of Coach Chavez, we announced the flag football coming Wednesdays, man. He's pouring his heart into this neighborhood. He's so proud of Angel, his favorite pitcher for Rubidoux High School. He's got the best ERA on the varsity team right now. Yeah, that guy right there. And you know what Coach Chavez told me? He said, hey, my son is pitching in the majors. And on the same day, Angel's pitching at Rubidoux. He goes, it's a great day. I said, wow. You know why? Because we got elders that are invested in the people. You think of Brother Bennett does the jail ministry. I know that's the glamorous one. Dirk goes with him. That's where the paparazzi comes and says, who's preaching to the inmates today? What are they wearing? No. They go week after week. They do the Thursday morning Bible study. You look at the group in this room, the people that are pouring their lives out to others. Look at our deacons and deaconess, that people like Steve that serve, teach martial arts, that every time there's an event, helping with security. People like Graham's helping in the kitchen, potluck after potluck. You look at the people here and you say, they have to be serving. And that's what we ought to do. We ought to find something that we can serve and something we can be faithful in. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 2, I love how Paul says it. He says, you are my letter. He says, I'm going to come see you, and maybe you want letters of recommendation for me to preach. You want letters of recommendation of who I am. He goes, are you joking me? I led you to Christ. I saw you get baptized. I laid hands on you. You were a drunken mess before you knew me. You were addicts. You were strung out. Your family was in shambles. And then I was there when you came to Christ. I was there when your life came back together. I was there when you became a leader. I was there when your family was baptized. I was there at your ordination. Are you kidding me? He says, you are my letter of recommendation. I hope that we can say that. That the people in this room that we pitch in, that we help each other, we lean on each other. But when there's something that we have to get through together, we get through it together. And you look back and go, man, that's my community. Man, those are my people. I know that God is in heaven leading stuff. And I know the world is the world and it's kind of a mess. But in between, there's a group of people that hears from God and tries to help. In 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2, it says, preach the word in season and out of season. In Romans chapter 10, it says that we're those that we make an impact, that our faith that makes a big impact from heaven to earth. In Acts chapter 6, it says when they were preaching, they couldn't resist the knowledge in which he spoke. A wise man wins souls. Last week I got a letter from the Robert Presley jail with some of the inmates that heard the preaching and it cut them in the heart. And I said, wow, how did they get my address? No, I'm joking.